If you purchased a piece of property and had the seller finance the purchase for you, we call that a seller carryback. And some of the biggest mistakes we see in these transactions are the buyer does not keep track of the payments they've made, or they're making cash payments so there is no record of these payments. So make sure you're using a method to be able to track these payments because you're going to need it in the future. The next mistake we see is when the buyer pays the mortgage off. The seller has the documentation to show that the mortgage has been paid off, but it's the responsibility of the buyer to follow up with the seller to get that request for reconveyance filled out so they can take it and get that document recorded and show that the property is now free and clear. Years go by and now the current owner, the seller, wants to sell that property, but they never got the documentation showing that the mortgage has been paid off. They come to us and want to sell the property. We can't close the transaction because the mortgage is still showing open. This is why it's crucial to have documentation and records of the payments being made, because there's other ways around it that we can go, not only contacting the previous seller, but there's other measures such as bonding companies that will be able to put a bond in place so we can close the transaction. So if you did a seller carryback on one of your properties, reach out to us so we can have a look at the title to see if that mortgage ever got released if you've paid that off. Hope you find this information helpful and useful to you. Reach out to us. Mike and Bobby with Chicago Title. Have a great day.